Hey guys, it's Siobhan the Dragon, and it's Wednesday, so do you know what that means? It's time for another crazy ride for relationship advice. Today I picked two stories that are kind of similar in a way. Kind of similar in a way, but I'm going to tackle them in slightly different ways. In today's video, I'm going to tackle one topic, and if I get the chance, I'm going to do the other topic a little later. So let's get to the first video. Dear Dragon, I feel so lonely. I wake up at night, constantly wishing I was married. I'm a 38-year-old female, and it has been extremely challenging finding a partner who is serious. So, the first thing I want to say is that just because you're 38 years old and you're not married does not mean that your life is over. It does not mean that your life is bad. It does not mean that your life is worth less than anybody else's. It doesn't mean that you're less important than anyone else. It means that for some reason, whatever you believe in, God, the universe, fate, destiny, whatever you believe in, it means it has kept you single this long for a reason. And that reason is something you're going to have to figure out. But I would say that that reason is because you're not doing something that you should be doing. I'm not talking about going out there and finding a man. No, I'm not talking about that. What you should be doing is something that you're always meant to be doing, but you are letting the loneliness, the wanting, the desire of a relationship affect your mental state. Now, the desire to have a relationship is not a bad thing. It's definitely not a bad thing. It's a perfectly natural and a good thing. But it's not something that should define you or define your life. You see, your life should be incredible. As a single person with no commitments, your life should be incredible. I know other women that are older than you, that are traveling the world, that are enjoying their lives, that are working for non-profit organizations. One of my friends recently, I have a friend that works in the insurance company, and she's a little bit old. She's actually older than you, and she just travels the world and travels the world for work and just gives talks. And when she's off the travel, sorry, when she's off giving business talks, in her spare time she would go explore that country, which is super cool. Like, this person travels all over the world doing stuff, talking, doing the stuff that she loves, holding seminars, leading seminars, etc., etc. I mean, like, there's a reason you're single, right? And the reason is, it's not, I think it's not because you're a bad person or you're unattractive or any of those things. It's because fate has kept you single so you can be living your best life. And the fact that you're constantly playing these things in your head, these feelings of loneliness are playing in your head because you are letting it play in your head because you are not living your best life. Live your best life. Enjoy your life. You only get one life to live. So why are you crying for a partner every single night? that's no way to live your life. That is not no way to live your life. I know other single women that just enjoy their lives. One of my friends, got a dog, and she dresses up that dog, and she goes out. They walk everywhere. She also travels. I have another friend who travels everywhere. Like, she be posting spa days and going to cool restaurants and with wine glasses in her hand. Like, you have a life. You should be living your life to the fullest. Now, the next part of the advice I'm going to give you is, while you are waiting for a partner, there might be certain things that you need to improve. You haven't given me enough information, but generally, for a woman your age, there's certain qualities. So here's what you need to do. You need to write down all the qualities you want in a man, right? So write down every single thing you're looking for in a man, right? And then write down every single thing you're not looking for in a man. So good attributes on one side, bad attributes on the other side. Now, you're going to pick the top 5 attributes from each. So top 5 good attributes and top 5 bad, you're going to pick the top 10 good attributes and the top 10 bad attributes. So this way, it's going to give you a roadmap on what to look for when you're looking for a partner. Because you said that it's exhausting to date, which means that your selection process for a partner is not very good. So the reason I'm saying pick top 10 good traits, top 10 bad traits, is because whatever you set your mind on, your mind will find. For example, I went out with my friend, and I never saw any disabled people in China. Like very rarely did I see disabled people in China. So I got interviewed by some society, and they wanted not a society, but like students who are studying. They're studying at a university and majoring in taking care of disabled people, or that was their project or whatever, right? So they were asking me about disabled people in my country, right? And after they asked me about disabled people in my country, I just told them, I barely see disabled people in China. After they asked me about that, I saw like 3 or 4 disabled people in a row, right? Whatever your mind thinks about is what your mind will see. So set your mind on the things you're looking for, and you might just find the guy for you, right? Work on yourself, work on the trait, and then once you found those things, you got to think about what that man would want. What would the man that you're looking for want in a wife? And you need to cultivate those traits. As simple as that. Don't get yourself hungover. Don't get yourself sad. It's the time for you to plant. People don't realize this, but there are 2 seasons in life. There's a time to plant, there's a time to sow, and there's a time to reap. But many people are not willing to sow. In their time of sowing, they're not willing to sow. They just want to reap and reap. But you can't reap if you didn't sow. And you might be thinking, but I've been sowing, I've been toiling, I've been working hard, I've been trying to cultivate these things. Maybe there's something more for you to do. So guys, if you have any advice for this young lady, 38, you're still young, I'm younger than you, but you're still young. You're not old. You still have a good amount of life ahead of you. If you're going to live till the average life expectancy is 70, so you got more than half your life ahead of you. So live your best life. Guys, if you have any advice for our friend here, comment down below. I'll see you all in the next video.